Hey guys, so before we get into this video, I just wanted to do a shameless plug that I am a travel agent. I specialize in Disney, Universal, and cruises through Disney Cruise Line and Carnival Cruise Line, and hopefully soon Royal Caribbean. I want to do a little breaking news that Disney has announced the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party dates they are selected dates from August 9th to October 31st. So if you are interested at all, I want to put it out there to get in contact with a travel agent, hopefully me, but get in touch with a travel agent to book your trip, because the sooner you book your trip, the better chance of scoring those tickets. So all my information for my travel agency is down below. It is melissacaitlyntravel@gmail.com. You can email me there. I also usually have a request form that you can fill out. But like I said, I just wanted to put it out there because I know the Not So Scary Halloween Party is very popular. I'm thinking about going if we don't get pregnant by then. I do think we might go this year. So it's very popular and it sells out really fast. So I wanted to put out the information now so you guys can think about it and think about if you want to go. So hello. It is Tuesday, May 14th. So I have a bit of a story time to start this vlog. So I am off all week, unexpectedly. So I originally took off Thursday through Sunday because Thursday is my birthday. So I took it as like a good opportunity to just take a 4-day weekend. So it started on Friday. I was starting to get, well, actually it started more like on Thursday. I was starting to get like cold symptoms. Didn't really think anything of it. Just thought it was allergies. Friday it started getting worse, like by the end of the night. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm coming down with a full-blown cold, because like I had body aches, my throat hurt, my tonsils were hurting. Saturday morning I woke up and my tonsils were so swollen I could barely swallow. So I had to call out of work. I told him I was going to go to urgent care that day, but then I didn't because I had called out of work, and then I took ibuprofen at like 5 a.m. and by the time urgent care opened, the swelling had actually gone down. So I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go, because what if they end up just telling me just to take more ibuprofen and then I just spend money when I don't need to. So I decided not to. Sunday, I felt good enough to go to work, so I did. Worked that day, went home and slept all afternoon, and then even like slept pretty much all night, except I then woke up at 1 a.m. And this was yesterday, 1 a.m. yesterday on Monday. I woke up and my tonsils were so swollen again that I, again, could barely swallow, and my glands were so swollen, it felt like I had golf balls, like, on the sides of my neck. Like, it was really hard, and so I called out of work. I said to my husband, I have got to go to urgent care. So we went right at opening, and we were there till 11. That's how long it took, because they tested me for strep, and it came back negative. They tested me for mono and the flu, and those both came back negative. So it was definitely something just viral. But when they looked at my tonsils, they were like, holy crap. They were like, how are you even breathing? That's how big they were. So here's the funny part of the story. So they automatically were like, it's viral, but we're definitely going to give you prednisone to take down the swelling. And she said, your first dose, do you want it? You have the choice of doing it orally or through a shot here. And she said the shot is a lot faster. And I was just like, let's just do the shot then. Like, whatever. Shots don't really bother me. I have to take like the flu shot every year for work, so I didn't think anything of it. I thought I would go in my arm, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like, let's just do the shot then if it's gonna be quicker. So the lady comes in, and she was like, I'm here to give you your prednisone, and she said, this does have to go in the butt. And I was like, oh. Because again, I thought it was going into my arm, but she said it has to go into like a a large muscle, and obviously your butt is the biggest muscle on your body. So I had to literally like stand up, pull my pants down. She had to put it in the top of my butt. So of course I laughed about it all day because I was like, how embarrassing. Oh man. So they prescribed me with more prednisone, and they gave me a doctor's note because they want me out. Well, I told them, I said, do you guys do doctor's notes for work? Because I said I already had to call out a couple of days, so I just want to make sure I don't get in trouble. And I said, but also I'm already taking Thursday through Sunday off. And she said, well, I'm going to put you out so you don't go back till Monday, because I want you to make sure this fully, you know, goes away. So I'm out till Monday. So really I'm only missing 2 days of work, because I was only going to have to work today and tomorrow, and then I had Thursday through Sunday off. So then the side story to that was when she agreed to that, well actually, you know, and this is kind of my joke. Before we talked about the doctor's note, she had informed me that the girl who gave me my shot, it was like a freak thing, and she accidentally nicked herself with the needle that was just in my butt. And so she asked me if I have like if I ever have had a history of HIV or whatever, and I said no. And then she asked me if I'd be willing to draw blood to be sent out for testing, which they were going to pay for through their workers' comp, just to prove that I don't, for the peace of mind for that girl. And of course I said yes, because like obviously that's a scary thing, like you don't know someone and you nicked yourself with a needle that you just used in a stranger, and where they were going to pay for it, I was like, whatever. I mean, taking blood out is not my favorite thing, and it was like, oof, don't look. But yeah, and I think because I had agreed to it, I think that's why she was very quick to say, yeah, I'm gonna put you out, so you need to be off the whole week. So I have a whole week off. It sucks because it's gonna use EBT, but I do have a lot of EBT built. Like, this will really only take away 30 to 40 hours, and I'm like up to 100 and something hours, so I'm not really worried about it. I felt bad though, so I emailed my doctor's note to my boss, and she went in this morning and hadn't turned on her computer yet, and she calls me and was like, is there any way you could come in early? And I was like, oh, have you not gotten my email? She's like, no. And I said, oh, so I have a doctor's note, like I'm out all week because I have tonsillitis. That was like my official diagnosis, by the way, is I have tonsillitis. And she's like, oh, and I guess like it's a shit show at work today. Like, my coworker, who was supposed to tell her, by the way, called out, and then the guy who was covering for her, he had a family emergency, so he needed to leave. My boss, she sounded sicker than a dog, and she said it. She was trying to leave because she's sick, and I felt really bad, but I have a doctor's note. I can't just ignore the doctor's note. So I feel bad, but she like apologized though. She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I hadn't even turned on my computer yet. And I was just like, well, I said so and so was supposed to tell you, but if she called out, then obviously she wasn't there to tell you. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So I am off all week, so we'll just do this like sick week vlog. The only thing with prednisone that's already pretty bad is the insomnia that comes with it. Prednisone is a steroid, if you didn't know. I've had to take it just once before. I actually had something similar to this when I actually started dating Cody. And they first said it was viral, and then so they prescribed me with like 1 dose of prednisone, I think, to try to help the swelling, and it did. But then like a day or two later, my throat culture came back, and they were like, actually it did come back positive for strep. So then I was on amoxicillin, and that really took everything away. But already the swelling has gone down a lot. Like yesterday I could barely swallow. Today I still can. My tonsils still hurt. Basically I'm gonna take the prednisone, and then she says to take Tylenol. I guess if you take prednisone and ibuprofen, it can actually cause a risk of a GI bleed, so we don't want to do that. So I have like a timer every 6 hours to take Tylenol or Dayquil, which I did look that up, and you can take those And Dayquil has Tylenol in it, but Dayquil also has a cough suppressant, which I also have a bad cough. So I figured every 6 hours, if I keep up with it, then it will be good. And yes, and so I got no sleep last night. I maybe slept for a half an hour to an hour in the night. Then I literally was up all night. I just like read on my phone, trying to get myself like tired enough to go sleep, and I just couldn't. Finally, I got out of bed at like 3 and went downstairs to just like sit on the couch, and by like 4:30 I finally felt like I could go fall asleep. So I went upstairs and slept until 6:30. So I'm really only running on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. But I'm actually going to try my best at forcing myself to stay awake as long as possible, because I think the problem is with this sickness, I've been sleeping in the afternoons from like 1 to like 4 and even longer. And then that also messes up with my sleep schedule. And that's exactly what I did yesterday. I went up to bed at 1 and I slept until like 4 and finally had to like force myself out of bed. So I'm going to try my best. Today was the first day I allowed myself a cup of coffee, and that didn't seem to upset anything. I do have a Celsius, so I might crack that mid-afternoon to try to help not sleep. And then tonight I said to Cody I'm going to just try to go to bed really early, maybe take NyQuil and just clunk myself out and try to get a good night's sleep, because I can't keep not sleeping. Like, and this whole thing is making my sleep schedule all off, and I don't want anything to mess up by the end of the week. So I'm gonna try to like sleep train myself almost. And yeah, other than that, exciting news, we do have a nephew now. He is adorable. He was born on May 6th. I am not going to show a picture just because he's not my child, and so I can't put him on social media. But, yeah, he's cute as a button. We are so in love with him, and we're just so blessed. Everything went really smoothly. I actually got really worried because the day before this all happened, I was actually at their house holding him. And then to like be diagnosed with this like a day or two later, I'm like, oh my god, what if I gave something to the baby? But we've been checking and he's fine. So I was just so worried. So I'm obviously staying away and trying to get Cody to stay away until this is all cleared up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in. My goals for today is to disinfect the house. So I'm washing our bedding. And then I'm going to, I have like disinfectant spray, and I'm basically going to spray down the whole house. I'm going to bleach our bathroom. Just try to get like, just, you know, get the place clean. I find that if I have the energy and the motivation to really take advantage, because otherwise I will just end up sitting on the couch. So, yeah, so I put the comforter in this morning, and then I'm going to probably start with bleaching the bathrooms and then go from there. So yeah, but I don't know if I should put all that in this vlog or a separate like cleaning vlog, but I don't know if the cleaning vlog would be long enough. So I don't know, we'll just see. Okay, it's 11:30. I didn't film any cleaning because I really liked doing my cleaning video and you guys really liked it, so I'm gonna do one eventually. But today was just one of those days where I just want to get it done and I'll have to worry about moving the camera and all that, because filming a cleaning video takes a lot. So, and I knew like I wouldn't have enough energy and motivation to do all the work. So I'm having another water. I've been like seriously pounding the liquid IV, even though I can't really taste, but in my mind, it's gonna help me hydrate. So, I am starting to hit a wall. I have an alarm set for 30 more minutes on the dryer. So I'm wondering if I should just go upstairs and take a nap for 30 minutes. But I know I just feel like I shouldn't. I don't know. Okay, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna try this. It's chicken corn chowder. I bought this yesterday. I love corn chowder, so I thought maybe I would probably be good. So we're gonna microwave it. Come on. It still hurts to talk. I must have a sore on my tonsils because it really feels like something's poking me, like from my tonsils when I talk. So, but yes, I'm just catching up on Alexander Rodriguez, and I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm still doing all my laundry, like disinfecting everything. I took our cover off and washed that. I washed our pillows, like our actual pillows, and then I took the covers off the throw pillows on the couch, and I'm washing those next along with the throw blankets we've been using, and then I'm going to take the spray and spray all the furniture before I put everything back on. Okay, I'm heading to Walmart. It's 3:30. I just had this urge, I just need to get out of the house. I think it's because I've been cooped up in the house for 2 days. Really because I was cooped up in the house Saturday. I did work Sunday. But then from Sunday night to now, the only time I've left the house is to go to urgent care and then go to take Cody to work. So I'm gonna go because I just want to get a couple of pictures printed of the new baby and put it in our house. And also I want to get a photo printed of Dylan and Megan's wedding because we actually don't have a photo of their wedding, and I would like one in our house somewhere. And when I was because I dusted everything in the apartment. I'm so sorry, you guys. I did not film me cleaning the house. I felt so motivated to just I just really wanted to get it done and over with and just not worry about camera angles. But I did so much today. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm still in the process of drying the pillows because that took a little longer, and then I gotta dry the throw pillow covers and the throw blankets, and then I'm going to wash what little clothes that we have. I've been trying to just do little small loads every day that I've been off just to keep up with it, because I just don't want Sunday to come and we have to do a bunch of housework. I feel like if I do all these little chores, then this little break that we have, we don't have to do a whole lot. So and then I took my Swiffer duster and I dusted everything. I dusted the TVs, the pictures on the wall, and one project I do need to get to, probably not this week, but at some point this summer, is my wedding collage photos that are on my wall. I know you guys have seen in the background. I'm sure I've formally showed it, but on the big wall in our living room. Also, I'm so sorry that my voice sounds weird, but with my tonsils, my voice does sound very odd. And also a side note, earlier today I was like, you know what? I need to take a picture of my tonsils. I gotta see what's going on. And my God, are they disgusting. And I looked it up, and I guess it is a tonsillitis symptom, is for there to be white on your tonsils. And it's so, I can't even describe it. It kind of looks like sores. It kind of looks almost like they got burned. It's very hard to describe. It's just very weird, and they look disgusting. I'm not even gonna show you guys. That'd be awful. But for all that, what the hell was I gonna say to you? Oh, so the project I have to do. So on our big wall in the living room, it started with when Cody's father passed away. I got these pictures printed of Cody and his dad from our wedding, printed for his Christmas present. And so it started with that hung up on the wall. And then in between those two pictures, I have this little poem. It's not a poem, I guess. It's just a little quote. It says, goodbyes are not forever. Goodbyes are not the end. They simply mean I'll miss you until we meet again. And that's in the middle. And then obviously when I got actual wedding photos printed, which those came so much later. I mean, Cody's father passed away a month after we got married. I had to like message my photographer and say like, hey, I'm not trying to rush the photos, but like my husband's father passed away. Is there any way you could send me any pictures that he was in, you know, because we obviously want to use them for the funeral and all that. And also I had said I wanted to print some for my husband for Christmas, and she was so good about like giving me those photos right away. And then I think my actual wedding photos weren't done until I feel like the actual photos were not done until after Christmas. It was like the new year. So then I got pictures printed, and I still have a lot of wedding photos printed that I've just never used. If anyone ever asks for a wedding photo, I just am like, here, see if any of these tickle your fancy. So so I had made like a little collage on either side of the pictures of Cody and his dad. So that way one side is like 4 pictures of my family, the other side's 4 pictures of his family. So like I have a picture of me and my dad, me and my mom, I think the whole family, and me and my siblings. And then on Cody's side, we have like a picture of him and his brother, us and Dylan and Megan, and then a picture of his mom and dad dancing during the anniversary dance at our wedding, and then a picture of all of us, I think. And at the time, it looked so good, but as it's something that has bothered me for literally like 2, almost 3 years, and I've never fixed it, is that the side of Cody's family pictures is lower than my side. So if you're like standing back, the pictures literally kind of like go in a slant. It's one of those things like no one notices it, but I notice it, so it bothers me. So eventually I'll do it. It's just I know I'm gonna have to replace all the command strips because there's no way I'll be able to reuse them, and it might end up being I have to just redo the whole thing to make sure it's all level. So that's for another day. Today I want to go into Walmart. I'm going to get the 2 things I know we need, just so that way I don't have to get them with Cody. So I just need to get a water for our water pitcher, and then a thing of cat food, and then we need to get, and then I want to get pictures printed, and then I also want to get, I want to get the, a photo frame for the pictures that I'm going to print. I don't know if I'm going to do, like, one photo frame with, like, because the idea with the new baby is there's a picture of me holding him, picture of Cody holding him, and then I have a really cute photo of, like, him close up that I want to print, and then obviously I have the picture of Dylan and Megan's wedding I want to print off as well. So yeah, so we're just gonna do that and then decide. I think what I'll do is look at frames first, that way I have the idea of what sizes I need to print. I think in my brain I just want to get like 4x6 or 5x7, like smaller prints, especially because like the photos of the baby are mobile photos, and I don't know how well those would print big, so I want to get them small so they're not like you know, grainy. But we're also kind of on a time crunch because Cody's out in literally an hour. It's 3:32 and he's out at 4:30. So I should have just went to get him and then go, but I was thinking like he's going to be tired when he gets out of work. The last thing Cody ever wants is when he gets out of work for me to be like, let's go to Walmart. So I figured if I just go get all the stuff really quickly, then go to get him, then it's like, surprise, we just have to go home. And then also I was thinking, because this Walmart that we have has a Dunkin', so I might get us each a, like, I think I definitely want like a frozen something, like a Coolada, or I don't know if I should have a frozen coffee because I just finished the Celsius, so I probably don't need any more caffeine, but maybe like the frozen chocolate or a frozen Coolada. Something really cold. I've found that cold stuff works better for my tonsils than hot foods. Like, I did eat soup for lunch and it felt okay, but I definitely feel more soothing with cold stuff. Okay, so it was a successful trip, but not a successful trip at the same time, because Cody, so the idea was that I was going to go there, get everything I need, and get the photos printed before I had to get Cody. What had happened was their instant photo printer wasn't working, so I had no choice but to order them through 1 Hour Photo. So it is so dumb, because all I need is 3 4x6 and 1 5x7. So it's like, all right, in hopes, and by the way, there was like no one in there, so I was like, well, maybe if I go get cat food, maybe it won't be an hour. Well, I never got a message. It's 4:15 and Cody's out at 4:30, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to just go get Cody. I can either go tomorrow or I could drop him off and I run back to Walmart. It was just so silly. It's like, oh my god, all I want is these photos. Like, and it's something that once I had the idea in my head, I was like, okay, I've got to go. Okay, we're finally back home. I got this for my little coffee bar. I thought it was cute. Got the photos, that's what's in that envelope. And then I picked this one for the photo of Dylan and Megan's wedding. And then this will have pictures of our nephew, so it has like, it's going to have like Cody holding him, me holding him, and then him in the middle. Thought that'd be cute. And yeah. We also got new water for the water jug. We got some Prime. Cody's decided he wants to try it now. I'm like, why are we supporting Logan Paul? That's alright. So we each picked out a flavor. And we got frozen coffees, which is really good on the throat. And cat food. I got some Click gels for the toilet. And I think that's it. See, that's all I bought. So I'm going to put the photos together, and then I'm going to finish dinner. I had pot roast in the freezer that I made like a couple months back. So I just put it in my little crock pot with a little extra water. And then all I have to do is make some instant potatoes and some Trader Joe's mac and cheese from my freezer. And it's just going to be easy dinner. And it's all like soft food, so it should be pretty good. Okay, so this is what I did. I know I said I'm not showing him, so that's why I'm far away, but I feel like I'm far away enough. It's not like totally showing him, but those are the pictures of our nephew. That's a picture of Dylan and Megan's wedding. These are spring/summer decor I had last year. I finally decided to take them out. Those are fake tulips. I got those from Amazon. I can have them linked down below if they're still available. And then over here, I just like kind of cleaned this up a little bit. And then that like garland thing was from a Ready Festive box. So was the bloom thing. The chicken, it was from Walmart or Target. I can't remember. But I just had, you know, that garland from a Ready Festive box. Ready Festive, like, I wanted to love it. It's like this subscription box that just sends you decorations. And the idea is so good, but it's so expensive. When, like, you can sometimes find really cute decorations for cheap at, like, Walmart or Target or Hobby Lobby. So, I did it once, and then I was like, nah, this isn't... It's not worth the money once you find out, like, what you actually get. But I just put the Trader Joe's mac and cheese. There was instructions on to put it in the oven, so I decided to just try it that way. Because Cody still has to shower and stuff, so it's probably going to be a half an hour before he even gets down here. So I figured we'll bake it, and then all I have to do is those instant potatoes, but that'll take like literally 5 minutes. And yeah, so I guess I'm going to sit on the couch, watch some TV.